I'm by myself over again. Feeling pretty tired, feeling pretty goofy, getting amped up, kind of ready for this winter to be over. It's been, I don't know, it feels long, but it's not been too cold where we're at, which is kind of nice, I guess. Could be worse. But yeah, so my last vlog, I was talking about just doing it. And so that's kind of what you're witnessing here with what me and Kyle are doing. We're just doing it. And so another topic of just doing it, I'm going to give you a short channel update and kind of just jaw about nothing in particular for a couple minutes. Unfortunately, I'm just filling the space with words today. Although I'm upbeat, I don't feel particularly inspired to say much today, but I have to. And so sometimes you just kind of got to do what's necessary to get the job done. And as a creative person, sometimes that can kind of feel soul-sucking. It can kind of feel disingenuous. It can kind of make you feel like that you're doing something cheap because our creativity is so near and dear to us that we really want to make sure that it's important and powerful and polished and really well done. And sometimes I think we just have to embrace the fact as creatives that life is a little messy, and so your art or your goals and your tasks are a little messy sometimes, and you're human. We have great days and we have highly productive days, and sometimes we don't, and sometimes we miss the mark, and sometimes it's a little less than satisfactory. But I know that we hate doing it with our projects and our art, and I'm the same way. I don't like to just do a filler video, but alas, here I am kind of doing that, and they don't really have anything too particularly inspired to say. Just kind of been going through the motions. The days are getting longer, that's good. And like I said, the temperatures have been mild, so that helps a little bit. But I'm definitely feeling the lack of vitamin D and warm air and taking my walks. And and even though I have a heater in the garage, it's really just still not super fun to work out in the cold, But hey, we're making do. We're doing great things here. The little girls, my two daughters, are just having the time of their life, it seems like. One of the coolest things for me is that they're like best friends. And it makes you feel really accomplished and like good as a parent when your two children there's nobody they'd rather be around than them and us. And it's neat. I got to spend the 2-year-old Valerie, I get to spend quite a bit of time cuddling her today. And it's not often that me and her are just together for an extended period of time. And we were this afternoon, and I got to talk to her about her day, and she just wanted to cuddle me and tell me how much she loves me, and just inspires me and makes me feel good. And I do some of this for them. It'd be neat that their dad kind of has a vlog, a creative experience, a permanent presence on the internet for them to look back on when they get to look at this stuff and want to learn more about me and see what I was up to and what Dad was always doing in the basement while we were sleeping or something like that. Well, now here it is. Doing these silly videos and editing a bunch of stuff and learning new stuff. But anyways, since I'm just meandering along in conversation here, talking to nobody but a Canon camera and dealing with myself, pretty excited about the future. We're speaking of just doing it. Me and Kyle are getting ready to just do it. We're going to start making ads. We're going to start actually posting to our Instagram. We're going to start actually posting to our Facebook page. It's time now. We wanted the world to get into a certain place, and I think that if you're connected with current events and news, you will know what that means in this particular time when you see when this video is released, the day that this video is released. We kind of wanted the world to get back into a condition where it wasn't so chaotic, and that people's minds and hearts could be in a different place. I didn't want to just get lost in a sea of noise, for lack of a better explanation. And part of that's for selfish reasons. We don't want to see our brand launch suffer. But also, it's just, I want people to be really receptive. I want people to be very receptive when they see and they hear us for the first time, and be in a good frame of mind, and ready, and having the mental and emotional and spiritual space for us. Because I don't just want to be accepted and liked. I mean, we all do, right? But I want to be, not just for our own sake, but I want to be accepted and liked for your sake, for the viewer's sake, for the community's sake, that, we're going to try to build. Because I really feel like that what we do and what we have to say is important. It's tough to find, in a world that's focused on unauthentic things being authentic, it's tough to find authentic people anywhere. It's not just art. It's not just, everyday life. It's not just, fitness related. It's not just health and well-being and advice and podcasts and and this and that. And of course we want to make money doing this, and hopefully it can turn into that someday. That's something I want to be completely transparent and open about. That's not something I consider to be unauthentic, though. I don't think somebody wanting a reward for what they do is something that makes you unauthentic. I think that if that's the only thing you want, it makes you unauthentic. I think if that you will do it at any cost, it makes you unauthentic, because ultimately that driver is just pure selfishness. And there has to be a component. We're only human, and we have earthly needs. There has to be a component that's about you in anything that you do. But there could be a large component of it that's selfless, that's about something different. And that's really what drives me to do this, is through when me and Kyle were mentors at our local church, and I saw how much of an impact we could make on young hearts and minds there, that we want to do the same for, the world, basically. And we want to do it in a way that's, broad and overarching and very helpful. I don't want to be just pigeoned into one category, one group, just artists. But that's what we are, and this is a good starting point, and we can be very strong in that regard. And that's what we're trying to do in as authentic way as possible, is to be something of a mentor, a big brothers, a leader for young creatives in this world coming up. Where I think this new world that's on the horizon, is, you heard me talk about the post-conflict world in some previous vlogs, and I think human creativity is going to be a major engine. And it already really is, but I think it'll be even more of an engine in what will drive us, and how our economies can be focused, and how our commodities can be focused. And I'm excited for that, and I want to help encourage that. So anyways, we're getting ready to start our ads and really advertising our channel to our social medias and getting this thing going. We're going to do this, and I hope that you enjoy this, and I hope that you give us a chance, and I hope you stick around, and I hope you get involved in the comments and the communities, and as we build things like a Discord channel and different outlets like that you come and you hang out, and eventually when we start playing games or we get involved in our fitness stuff, that you come hang out and you learn, or you share. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of you that have a lot of cool information to share from different walks of life, and it'll be fun. Anyways, y'all have a good night. Take it easy. Peace.